Hi guys, JT here, and here's my top 10 open world games released in 2022 and 2023 that you should consider in the 2023 Fanatical Winter Sale. Note that these games are at least 40% off, and if you use the links in the description, you have the opportunity to support this channel. So if you want to explore more exciting open world beyond ours, then let's get into this. At number 10 we have Sonic Frontiers, a highly enjoyable addition to the Sonic franchise that offers a unique blend of open-world exploration, puzzle solving, and fast-paced platforming. The game introduces the ability to freely roam in full 3D as Sonic, which is a true joy to control. The islands you explore are diverse and visually stunning, offering breathtaking views and a sense of wonder. The cyberspace stages, reminiscent of classic Sonic levels, are enhanced for the modern era. The story in Sonic Frontiers is surprisingly deep and engaging, with Sonic, Tails, and Amy investigating the Starfall Islands after Dr. Eggman's arrival triggers a series of events. The gameplay involves combat, environmental puzzles, and collecting items to unlock the Chaos Emeralds. Boss battles are epic and require skill and timing, while side quests and minigames add variety to the experience. The controls are responsive and well suited for both platforming and free roaming sections. The game's graphics are beautiful, although cutscene animations can be more polished. The music with its dramatic and atmospheric score complements the exploration and battles effectively. Sonic Frontiers offer a refreshing take on the Sonic franchise, combining open-world adventure with traditional platforming. It is a must-play for Sonic fans and stands as one of the best Sonic games since the original trilogy. While some story elements may be less accessible to newcomers, the overall experience is highly rewarding. At number 9 we have One Piece Odyssey, a game that offers an easygoing JRPG experience, perfect for fans of the One Piece anime and manga. Celebrating the series' 25th anniversary, it takes you on a grand adventure with Monkey D. Luffy and the Straw Hat Pirates, creaking a bit under its extensive content. This game assumes knowledge of the One Piece universe, set around episode 750 of the anime, making it best suited for dedicated fans. It loosely retells 4 major story arcs, while introducing a new story element on the forgotten island of Wafford. While the new story and characters are decent, the game's charm lies in revisiting old story arcs, where the characters strive to make things better. The personal and emotional aspects of the characters are explored, adding depth to the game. However, One Piece Odyssey is filled with filler content, petting, and backtracking, which can be a bit overwhelming. The turn-based combat system is clever and replicates the chaotic battles from the source material. Battles are enjoyable and fun to watch, closely resembling the visual style of the anime. The game lacks difficulty settings, making the early hours too easy, but it becomes more challenging later on. The game's visual style captures the essence of One Piece, and the character animations are a treat, despite limited NPC animations. The game's technical aspects, including control settings, are well executed. One Piece Odyssey offers a leisurely and cozy experience for fans of the series, though it could benefit from some trimming to maintain consistent excitement. If you've been following One Piece's adventures, you'll likely enjoy this extended journey, and if you're new to the series, it'll be another enriching JRPG experience for you to enjoy. At number 8 we have Atomic Heart, a narrative first-person shooter with light RPG elements, set in a Soviet-inspired world reminiscent of Westworld. From the outset, Atomic Heart presents itself as a beautiful, flawed, and profoundly bizarre experience. As you embark on the journey through the Soviet-inspired narrative, the game's aesthetics impress with grand set pieces reminiscent of a communist version of Columbia from BioShock. The sprawling research institute, showcasing retro-futurist Soviet robotics, delivers breathtaking vistas that capture the unsettling essence of humanoid robots. The game, however, doesn't shy away from its influences, wearing them proudly on its sleeves. BioShock's impact is especially noticeable in Atomic Heart's combat mechanics, where plasmid equivalents fall short of the heft and satisfaction provided by the original's abilities. The game introduces a unique collecting and crafting system, allowing players to customize weapons, but the process feels cumbersome, and the upgrades lack the immediate impact found in its inspirations. Amidst the ups and downs, Atomic Heart navigates a complex narrative landscape, critiquing Soviet glory with a clear-eyed examination of the political system's flaws. The game, however, isn't without its controversies, given its development context amid the Russo-Ukrainian War. Atomic Heart is a rollercoaster of ideas, oscillating between brilliance and ballast. It's an ambitious title that, despite its flaws, manages to captivate with moments of wonder and frustration. Whether it becomes a cult classic among a specific group of FPS players remains to be seen, but its undeniable reach for the stars gives it a unique place in the gaming landscape. Atomic Heart aims high, and while not fully grasping its ambitions, offers a decent shooter experience in an exceptionally realized setting. At number 7 we have Attack on Titan 2, a hack-and-slash action video game based on a popular manga and anime series. It serves as a sequel to the original game, Attack on Titan: Wings of Freedom. The game follows the story of the first 2 seasons of the anime, and allows players to experience fast-paced battles against giant titans using the omnidirectional mobility gear. Attack on Titan 2 improves on its predecessor, with an improved game interface, new gameplay mechanics, and more fluid movement. However, a significant portion of the game retells the events of Season 1, which may feel repetitive for those who played the first game. Cutscenes are abundant, and some are recycled from the previous installment, adding to the story but potentially testing players' patience. The game introduces a new element, where players create their own character called Our Man, and interact with the main cast. Building friendships with other characters through dialogue options unlocks abilities and buffs, which are essential for combat against the Titans. Attack on Titans 2 includes new modes, such as a Nether mode for missions outside of the main story, and Annihilation mode for competitive Titan-killing battles. The sequel also introduces stealth attacks, and a defensive maneuver called the Hook Drive. Visually, the game looks impressive. The cel-shaded animation brings the characters to life, and the soundtrack adds to the intensity and excitement of the game. While Attack on Titan 2 is an improvement over its predecessor, it can be tiresome for fans who have already played the first game, due to repetitive elements and lengthy cutscenes. However, for newcomers to the series, it serves as a good entry point with enough backstory and content to understand the world of Attack on Titan. At number 6 we have Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. Embark on a personal journey into medieval warfare with Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. This sequel is a pilgrimage back to the enthralling world of Calradia. Bannerlord has undoubtedly struck a chord with the gaming community, reflecting its very positive rating. Visually, the game's strides are evident, with its medieval setting beautifully rendered, showcasing the ravages of war and the rise of new kingdoms. As you find yourself thrust into a civil war, the opportunity to carve out your own legacy in the sands of Calradia awaits. The game's plethora of features, from character creation to diplomacy, crafting, trading, and conquering new lands, create a vast medieval sandbox, offering endless possibilities. Real-time battles, executed flawlessly, and the intuitive skill-based combat system add depth to the gameplay. The game is highly addictive, with players losing track of time, echoing sentiments of immersion for hours on end. The sandbox nature allows you to choose your path, raid villages, become a vassal, create your kingdom, or delve into trade, showcasing the game's replayability with players boasting hundreds of hours without finishing a single campaign. Bannerlord's multiplayer aspect adds excitement with PvP modes and custom server options. The freedom to customize the game through the modding kit and share creations on Steam Workshop further extends its lifespan. However, this game does have some negatives, with players expressing concerns about developer support, even though they are in the minority. They underscore the importance of continued developer engagement for the game's longevity. Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord successfully captures the essence of its predecessor, offering an unparalleled medieval warfare experience with improvements and expansions. At number 5 we have LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, a game where you embark on a whimsical journey through all 9 Star Wars movies, cleverly adapted into the playful LEGO universe with a nod to PS2 era aesthetics. From the outset, you'll encounter a charming parody as the prequel trilogy unfolds, with each cutscene featuring visual gags and punchlines that humorously mock and celebrate the original film series. The game, reminiscent of the classic Star Wars parody Spaceballs, takes pride in infusing humor into every aspect of its presentation, setting it apart from other LEGO titles. Mechanically, the Skywalker Saga is versatile, offering a mix of genres across its condensed movie campaigns and side content. Serving as a 3D brawler with surprisingly deep combat mechanics, the game features lightsabers and fists for launching opponents into the air. While some may find boss fights a bit padded, they provide opportunities for flashy combat. Maintaining its LEGO construction theme, the game requires you to deconstruct and reconstruct objects for puzzle solutions, embracing destructibility and creativity. The in-game currency, studs, adds to the LEGO essence. Visually, the game impresses with realistic yet LEGO-inhabited environments, enhancing its presentation. The Skywalker Saga introduces voice acting, a departure from previous charismatic mimes, featuring a stellar cast that includes actors reprising their roles from the films. Mechanically, the game incorporates space and aerial combat, providing engaging dogfighting segments. Extensive planet-side areas, post-game content, and collectibles like cover bricks contribute to its replayability. While the game supports drop-in couch co-op, online co-op requires Steam Remote Play. The Skywalker Saga is not graphically demanding, but compensates with a comprehensive accessibility menu. The overall package is impressive, successfully blending mockery and adherence to the source material. And number 4, we have Hogwarts Legacy, an open-world RPG set in the Harry Potter universe. This game presents a sprawling adventure that encapsulates the essence of the wizarding world. Starting as a student in a magical realm, you'll find yourself immersed in over 50 hours of gameplay, exploring a world that seamlessly combines elements of RPG, wizard combat, crafting, and environmental puzzles. The game's charm lies in the freedom to navigate Hogwarts and its surrounding countryside at your own pace, echoing the spirit of iconic open-world titles like The Witcher 3 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Despite a meandering start and technical hiccups, Hogwarts Legacy stands out as a unique venture, a big-budget RPG encapsulating the grandeur and expectations of a beloved media franchise. The game, akin to Harry Potter's Arkham Asylum moment, successfully weaves its own narrative within the established wizarding world, breaking free from the constraints of movie tie-ins. The gameplay itself impresses with engaging features such as wizard duels, expansive exploration, customizable loot, collectibles, and a personalized living space within the Room of Requirement. The standout aspect is the intricately detailed Hogwarts castle, breathing life into every corner with dynamic elements and interactive components. As the story unfolds, Hogwarts Legacy shifts from the cozy school life to high-stakes wizarding warfare, mirroring the pace of Harry Potter's narrative. The game boasts a plethora of side quests, offering a rich tapestry of low-stakes stories that contribute to its depth. The magical combat system, drawing inspiration from Warner-published Batman games, brings a refreshing dynamic to the traditional wand battles. However, repetitive boss battles and persistent technical issues, including stuttering and pop-in problems, slightly tarnish the overall experience. Hogwarts Legacy is a captivating journey into the wizarding world, offering an expansive and detailed playground for fans. And number 3 we have Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales, a more compact, robust, and enjoyable spin-off in the web-slinging saga. Miles Morales stands out with its intriguing protagonist and a narrative that surpasses its predecessor, Spider-Man Remastered. The game offers a streamlined experience, opting for a tighter, more intense storyline that benefits both Miles and the vibrant city of New York. With fewer distractions from side quests and a shorter narrative, you can delve deeper into Miles' struggles with family life and newfound Spidey responsibilities. Assuming the mantle of Spider-Man feels even more exhilarating than before, thanks to Insomniac's refinements to the already excellent web-slinging mechanics. Whether using a controller or a keyboard, the controls are intuitive, heightening your sense of control during wall running and building navigation. Miles Morales introduces Venom abilities, injecting burst electrical damage into combat, infusing fights with dynamism and satisfaction. While the core moveset aligns with its predecessor, the addition of Venom brings a fresh layer to the combat experience. However, the game retains an axis of stealth missions, a divisive aspect for some players. Graphically, Miles Morales is a visual feast, with the PC port maintaining the game's stunning aesthetics. Despite occasional aliasing and graphical bugs, the overall visual experience is impressive. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales stands as a superb evolution of its predecessor, delivering an engaging storyline, refined gameplay mechanics, and a visually stunning representation of New York. While carrying over some weaknesses, the game emerges as the hero's best adventure yet, providing an immersive experience without consuming an excessive amount of time. If you crave swinging through wintry New York, defeating adversaries, and relishing in Spider-Man's heroics, Miles Morales is the undisputed choice. And number 2 we have Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered, a web-slinging spectacle that captivates you from start to finish. As a highly polished action-adventure game, it seamlessly blends familiar comic book elements, tight gameplay systems, and intricately detailed environments within New York City, ensuring that you remain thoroughly entertained throughout the expansive campaign. Transitioning from the PlayStation 5, the PC version brings forth enhancements, including improved lighting, swift loading times, enhanced frame rates, and ray trace reflections. The core gameplay loop, reminiscent of the original PlayStation 4 release, remains excellent, now bundled with all previously released DLC for an even richer experience. Swinging through the city is a visual and tactile delight, with an attention to detail that impresses, despite occasional repetitive building interiors. Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered masterfully captures the essence of New York City, providing a playground for exploration and superhero antics. Combat is a blend of simplicity and challenge, requiring strategic finesse to navigate Spider-Man through acrobatic maneuvers and face off against formidable foes. The game cleverly rewards your efforts with collectibles, tokens, and unlockables that enhance your abilities and offer a diverse range of suits, some of which imbue special powers. However, occasional issues with the camera and repetitive side missions are noted drawbacks. Nevertheless, the game's graphical options and optimizations, along with its compatibility with the Steam Deck, ensures a satisfying experience for PC players. Marvel's Spider-Man Remastered stands out as a feature-rich adventure, embracing the superhero's journey with a compelling narrative, engaging combat mechanics, and a visually stunning rendition of New York City. Whether you're a returning player or a newcomer, the game's impressive offerings, supported by PC graphics prowess, make it a standout choice. And number 1 we have Elden Ring, From Software's open-world action RPG. Elden Ring is not just a game, it's an epic adventure that immerses you in its grandiose open world from the moment you set foot in the lands between. The game's striking environments, wondrous exploratory freedom, and breathtaking sense of scale immediately captures your attention. From Software's mastery is evident in the relentless viciousness of bosses and the invigorating combat exchanges, offering an unrivaled experience in RPG progression. As you traverse the diverse landscapes, Elden Ring presents a world that goes beyond the typical dark fantasy tropes, balancing familiarity with staggering spectacle and moments of tranquility. The introduction of a jump button, mounted combat, and crouching adds layers to the combat formula, making battles more dynamic and strategic. The Legacy dungeons, a familiar structure in From Software games, are seamlessly integrated into the open world, offering non-linear exploration and memorable combat encounters. The introduction of Ashes of War and the expansive crafting system provide unprecedented freedom, allowing you to experiment with weapons and skills to conquer the challenges ahead. However, Elden Ring is not without its flaws. The open world, while vast and captivating, occasionally succumbs to repetition with similar structures scattered throughout. Mini-dungeons in particular suffer from monotony, lacking diversity found in other parts of the game. Despite these shortcomings, Elden Ring stands as a revolutionary addition to the Soulsborne series. Its engrossing scope, phenomenal legacy dungeons, and innovative combat mechanics make it the most intricate RPG From Software has created to date. The game's occasional missteps are overshadowed by its grand moments and the freedom it grants you to explore, experiment, and engage in the most memorable battles. Elden Ring may not be perfect, but it is an extraordinary and captivating journey that solidifies its place among the best games you can play. Do you agree with this list? What other games are you buying in the 2023 winter sale? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.